Today's horoscope from Astro Academy, Cancer, November 18, 2022. Acceptance comes more readily today. You have a stronger sense of self and fun, and you're open to learning and doing new things. It's an excellent time to think in bigger terms with publishing, learning, and connecting. Your sense of future trends is brilliant with today's Mercury-Jupiter trine. Opportunities open up to you as you share your thoughts and make an effort to reach out. Conversations can be very fruitful and even inspiring. It's also easier than usual to find satisfying channels for enjoyment and self-expression, and others seem more cooperative. Today also brings Venus into your solar 10th house of career and reputation for a stay until December 9th. You will likely find more pleasure in your work or responsibilities in the weeks ahead. You're in a great place to refine or realign your goals, and you might soften or enhance your reputation. A general sense of harmony and cooperation around you allows you to, at the very least, work in peace. Social opportunities can arise through professional dealings or business. Otherwise, this can be a period when you project a warmer image or more appealing energy to the world. The feedback is generally positive, and you're attracting situations that suit you. Euphoric good news will swing in like lemurs dancing on treetops. As mental Mercury, our cosmic messenger planet, smiles politely in your solar 9th house of expansion, he'll toss a coconut over to Jupiter in your solar 1st house of identity and zodiac sign. This will bring glorious news about a settlement, legalities, or international travel. If you or your sweetheart have been considering enrolling in a class together or separately, this would be a milestone moment to discuss it, as well. You may find deep wisdom that you've always hoped to learn. Have a great workday. You might be overcome with emotion during the last quarter moon in Leo. Focus on whatever makes you feel confident, creative, and self-assured throughout your workday. What you do now could greatly influence the expansive trajectory of your career path, since Venus will also enter Sagittarius. Consider committing to inspirational professionals and entities that will expand upon your career. You will want to ensure that your arrangements lead to greater abundance, such as being well known for your accomplishments or contributions in your line of work. Before leaving your work sector today, the moon will spend its final hours at a friendly aspect to the dwarf planet Eris, the warrior princess of the cosmos, in your income sector. This might be a monthly event, but this is not only a good day for income and job matters and for Venus, who in her first full day in your career sector is on a mission to steer the rest of this professional year in a lucrative direction. Day, stick to what you know is good for you. Whether it's yoga, running, resting, drinking more water, or being extra communicative in your relationships, it will help ease the sense of being pulled in several different directions at once. That which you know is unhelpful to you, whether it's drinking, smoking, or using some false form of the pleasure principle to mask your real needs, is sure to ultimately backfire. Take good care of yourself. Welcome to the calm, soothing vibration of this day. You can expect to approach the day in a more laid-back manner than usual. If this is a work day, you may find that your productivity is lower, but don't get stressed about this. Tomorrow will be different. Just enjoy the energy of the day. If you're at home today, you just might find that you want to do little more than watch some television and chat with family. Again, don't worry. You'll be back to your energetic self soon enough. Less than 3 weeks after retrograding back into Pisces, Jupiter already has the brakes on as he moves into his final week in retrograde motion. In a week from today, the planet of luck and expansion will turn direct and begin the journey back out again, with this brief opportunity for a do-over finite. This makes a friendly aspect to Mercury, which peaks just before he leaves an adventurous part of your chart, a chance to take your bucket list seriously. The moon's return to your relationship sector today shifts the focus off matters of the heart and all things romantic, where it was at the start of the week, and onto your relationships. This is a chance to become more emotionally engaged, and over the coming days, flush out any issues, but also work with the planet of communication in your communication sector to give this a voice. Our eyes in the sky. Today's transits have a great deal to do with the moon's energy, and the way it flows through the day is like an emotional blessing. Starting around sunrise, we move away from impatience and into a more empathetic disposition. Today, we can understand things from another person's perspective in a clear light, blessing us with the necessary comprehension and patience. You can carry the compassionate vibe from the morning and add to it the creative problem-solving skills you need to find solutions to any issues. When Mercury aspects Pluto on November 15th, you're thinking about the commitments people have to you and the commitments you've made to them. Remember, you're allowed to update the terms and conditions of your partnership whenever you believe it's time. This is a great day for sitting down and conversing with your significant other. The sextiles could provoke transformation when you are ready to explore a new adventure or path with your partnerships and arrangements. Be open to what the other party wants to explore, as you cannot control every outcome. Since the Sun in Scorpio will also trine Neptune retrograde in Pisces. A day after Venus left your relationship sector, Mercury leaves today, though as the planet of communication, not before doing what he can to ensure the communication lines are open. With Venus and Mercury gone, this just leaves the Sun, who will keep the solar spotlight on your relationships for another 5 days. Meanwhile, the Moon's return to your romantic sector today will give the spirit of romance a boost. Patience and sensitivity are accentuated in the late afternoon. If you manage to not let the intensity of your emotions get to you in the latter part of the day, you can form an unbreakable bond with the people you keep close to. Show them your willingness to get in tune with them. In the morning, the last quarter moon in Leo invites us to reflect on events that transpired during the November 8th Taurus full moon lunar eclipse. Predictably, we are still in it. Though certain cosmic writing may be on the wall, the dust has not yet settled, and there is little closure to be found at this moment. The Leo moon sees us desperately seeking validation as we navigate a scorpionic pressure cooker. The fact that we are unlikely to receive the support and praise we desire forces us to lean into our creative faculties for stability. Remember, the eclipse medicine we have been provided is the ability to cut ties with projections, conditions, or relationships where we are locked in uphill battles, doing things the hard way. The time is right to assess what those factors are for you. Where are you still pushing for absolution instead of cutting the cords keeping you in self-defeating predicaments? While the moon will leave your romantic sector today, just having it here as Venus return to an adventurous part of your chart will have ongoing implications. At the same time that romantically charged lunar vibes run their course, the planet of love's new mission to bring the spirit of romance and adventure together is off to the best possible start. Following this, Mercury in Scorpio trines Jupiter in Pisces, helping us to adopt a positive attitude despite circumstantial turbulence. We are able to get the universe's joke and laugh at ourselves instead of being self-critical. This influence balances dark humor with levity. Perceiving the bigger picture allows us to not feel so stuck, and to think up new ways to face our concerns with grace. The first step is forgiving ourselves. The second is forgiving others.